Now let's turn to the big Game 3 performance we just watched right here on KOCO.
I mean, overwhelming. The Thunder blowing through the Lakers in the second half once again tonight. Our sports team standing by right now in the KOCO newsroom. Brian Keating, Tessa Durrell. Guys, this Thunder team simply spectacular once again.
Yeah, I mean, here we are 3-0. They haven't played a competitive game in this series. Awfully impressive in the second half and led the series 3-0.
Yes, and I said it earlier, you know, we've watched almost the same iteration of the same game 3 times, It feels like. The Thunder definitely had to turn it on there in the third quarter, and that's been the name of their game this series.
Trailed at halftime and exploded in the second half. Let's go to the highlights. And it's funny, guys, because you talk about how well they played. SGA didn't really play that great, at least to his standards, right? I mean, he didn't shoot the ball all that great, especially in the first half. But it's the other guys. Chet Holmgren, he was just dynamite again. Had 18 points, 9 rebounds, a steal, and a block. They got it from everywhere. It's, again, though, they trailed at halftime. Austin Reeves a little bit better today. Lakers up at halftime. You go into the locker room, regroup, how you come out in the second half. This is really the difference tonight. A.J. Mitchell was just unstoppable. A.J. Mitchell had 24 and 10 assists, 3 steals. Chet Holmgren, Thunder poured it on in the third quarter. Went from being down at halftime, now they're up double digits to start the fourth quarter, and then they never stopped and never slowed down. It was the defense, the offense that really got this thing going. A.J. Mitchell again. Alex Caruso finishes it off, but Thunder win at 131-108. I thought defensively, Tessa just locked down much better in the second half than in the first.
Yes, especially after LA hitting so many threes in that first half. They definitely had to find a way to take those away and force them into the inside, and that's what they did, and it worked out great for them there in that third quarter.
So let's talk about the third quarter, because Oklahoma City went to the locker room. They were down. They come out, and the next thing you know, they just start lighting it up from 3, start doing a little bit of everything. And three-point shooting can sometimes be their bugaboo, but tonight it was obviously huge and really a huge story for both teams, especially for the Lakers in the first half.
You know, and it kind of put the pressure on the Thunder there in the first half. You saw the Thunder still trying to take a lot of threes, but then missing a lot of threes.
Yeah.
So I think it really offset some of the pace that the Thunder had there at the start of the game.
It opens a little bit of everything up when they're knocking down threes. Again, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, not his best night, but it didn't make any difference. Third quarter is where they really turned it on. I thought the difference in the third quarter was the Thunder defense and their ability to get to the rim, and then A.J. Mitchell. A.J. Mitchell was just unbelievable.
Yes, A.J. Mitchell, of course, turned it on there in that third quarter. It seems like he knows when it's his time to step up and to really bring it to the Lakers defense. They don't know how to defend him in a lot of situations, and he really opens up the game offensively for the Thunder. So he definitely stepped up once again tonight.
You have to pick and choose. If you're going to guard Shai like that, something's going to be open. Tonight it was A.J. Mitchell and the head coach of the Oklahoma City Thunder a few minutes ago at the podium.
We were fortunate to be down by 2 in the first half, and I think, you know, sometimes teams look at that and they just assume the game's going to turn, but we got to understand that we have to be the ones to turn the game, and that's what we did. You know, we played better defense, fought on the glass, kept our pace up offensively, and played obviously an exceptional second half.
What else we got? Joel and then Tim.
Mark, JJ was saying before the game that obviously we've known for years like depth is the issue for your opponents. He actually said that you guys have about 13 guys who would be in the top 8 of anyone's rotation. Considering what Jared gave you those first couple games, what AJ gave you tonight, the additional layers you added, is there difficulty in knowing what buttons to press, where to turn when, particularly in a playoff series?
I mean, there's a lot of choices. It's obviously a very good problem to have. I trust everybody. I think what makes it easier is the guys' commitment to the team and their willingness to kind of embrace the team nature of this team. You know, they're always ready to go. They root for each other's success. You know, Isaiah Joe was giving me play call recommendations for McCain in the fourth quarter the other night when he basically took his, or in the third when he took his rotation. Isaiah didn't play in the second half. Tonight Isaiah Joe flips in. I didn't play McCain in the fourth. Their energy for each other doesn't drop off. It's pretty special, and that makes it easier because I know when I make those decisions, which sometimes are right, sometimes are wrong, the team's got my back and the guys are always going to be ready.
So I love what he said there because I think that is kind of the way that they play in their team. But games 1 and game 2, Jared McCain, dynamite, made 8 of 10 threes in those 2 games. Tonight he doesn't play. It's somebody else. It was AJ. He has a lot of choices. Their depth is special. That's why they're in the position that they are.
Yeah, and Cason Wallace even tonight
You're
there at
right.
the beginning he scored 16 tonight. So up and down the roster, they're ready to go.
Guys, we'll send it back to you in the studio. It's 3-0. The Thunder are 7-0 in the postseason and put a whooping on the Lakers in Game 3 tonight.